Twyford, well, he's got a battle on his hands just to keep his hands on the mini-twin trophy as the lights go out and away we go. Del Dowd's definitely got the jump there, right on time. Twyford goes with that extra bike length advantage he had at the start. Definitely pays dividends. Dave Lindeman's got away very well indeed, but it's going to be Dowds leading to... No, it's going to be Twyford round the outside there. Good swoop from Twyford. I could have sworn that was going to be Del Dowds on the inside. I tell you what, Dowds has got his hands full as well because Lindeman's having a very good look at him. David very keen to make an early impression on this race. We come around the hairpin for the first time. Now, Twyford will be riding like a bat out of hell because he knows that Dowds will be desperately trying to stick in his slipstream. He won't be looking behind him. He won't have any feel. He will be getting signals from his dad, Ray, on the pit wall there. But I think he'll probably be ignoring those because I think he ignored those at Pembrey a little bit, or didn't ignore them at Pembrey, and got given a gap that wasn't quite as much of a gap as he thought he had. So out they come of Agostini's, and it is Twyford by about 6 bike lengths from Dowds. From Lindemann, a similar sort of a gap. The rest of the field will sort themselves out. I can see Ducran up there in 4th place. Then it's Kev Lilly up next. Who's that behind Lilly, mate?
It's Steve Costin.
Steve Costin, very colourful machine. Right, here we go. Then onto the straight. Looks like good speed through Oggies for Dowds. We go on to Williams now. So in the critical slipstream position, Del Dowds onto the long straight we go. Local track for the man, lives about 15 minutes away from here as they go down the straight. Even Stevens, though, there's no great advantage in the toe. Dowds right at the very top end does pick up a little bit of extra speed. Does he have enough to get down the inside? What he wants to do, I think, is he going to play a weighty game? Is he going to try and break Twyford early?
Yeah, look, he's Del Dowds now in the lead then, so just slid at the inside as they went in towards Brundles and Nelson, but it is the 22 leading the number 1 there. Looks like Dave Lindeman's trying to go with him. Mitch Ducran's clinging onto the back of David Lindemann as they go around the bomb hole there, but it really is a breakaway duo already as they go around Corrins, and it is Del Dowds leading Dave Twyford here.
Strong on the brakes there into Richie's, the fast corner, of course, but will that compromise him on the exit? No, it doesn't. The gap is about 2 bike lengths. We go down into Wilson's. It stays 2 bike lengths on the brakes as well. No concertina effect going on there. Let's have a look and see what it is when we can pick up them bikes coming out. Yeah, bike length and a half maybe as we come into Palmer's. Really is nothing between. They're definitely leaving Lindemann standing here. Lindemann, though, doing a great job in 3rd place. Don't take anything away from the youngster, but these two really are the class of the field as we come up towards Agostini's for the second time of asking. It's going to be Twyford up the inside of Dowds. He's serving notice to his rival that he's having a good go, but he can't quite do it. On the exit, though, it's going to be Twyford with the drive. No, it's going to be Dowds. Oh, nothing between them. This two is going to be a proper little paint swap. I'll tell you what, just as well Dowds owns a wrapping company because he might need a little bit of fresh wrap on that bike. He might have some yellow scrapes on the side of it before the end of this weekend, as Twyford now positions himself absolutely perfectly, looking to get the run on Dowds down the long straight. When they came across the line then, it was Dowds from Twyford by 1/4 of a second. Lindemann in 3rd, Ducran, Lilly, Costin, Finnis, Betters, Barron. Good move from their rookie there. Arbin up to 10th. Go on, mate.
Yeah, they're side by side going down the Bentley straight there. It's Dave Twyford who will have the inside line, but Del Dowds looking to swoop around the outside, but to no avail. Dave Twyford now in the lead of the race as they go through Brundles and Nelsons. It's the yellow and blue ahead of the orange and blue. The number 1 leads for 22 there. Dave Lindemann's just about leaving Mitch Ducran now for 3rd place, but Lindemann kind of in no man's land at the moment there. He's not quite close enough to capitalise on the slipstream there behind Del Dowds, but he's well far in front now of Mitch Ducran. So Dave Lindemann doing everything he can here. It's his first visit to Snetterton. Keith.
No wheel tracks here, mate. They're side by side up the straight. I tell you what, Lindemann is closing fast as well. He could well have a part to play in this particular race. I don't think these two are holding each other up at all. They've come across the line in the mid 205s, but it's a 204 and a half for Lindemann. All of a sudden, he has found some pace. And don't forget, this morning these guys were into the 204s was their peak this morning as well. So Lindemann is going quicker than these two at the moment, and I think the long
right
South African, he wants to have a part. He wants to play the game with these guys. Now the difference is, I know that Dowds and Twyford, they're good friends off the track. They trust each other implicitly. Bitter rivals on the track. Don't take anything away. They would like nothing more than to beat the other one. But I tell you what, Lindemann would love to be able to take it to the pair of them, and I'll tell you what, he's got Dowds right in his sight. Looks like Twyford's got an advantage there, and by advantage I mean that's 4 or 5 bike lengths, which is huge. It's a similar gap, maybe 6 bike lengths back to Lindemann. We go up into Hamilton's all the time, of course. Lindemann, he is a rookie to this country. He was quick in South Africa. Strictly speaking, he should have an orange vest on, and he should be playing with the rookie Minitwins, but I don't think it'll be much of a game, really. I think he'd throw out the sandpit very quickly indeed. But have a look at this as they go into the straight now. The long Bentley straight. Everybody playing that slipstreaming game. Very close stuff indeed. Here we go. Does anybody get an advantage? Dowd seems to have a little bit at the top end. Lindemann losing out just a fraction. I think Twyford, has not got such good gearing, or maybe he doesn't quite get the drive. Very, very difficult to tell at this measure. Go on, mate.
Yeah, I think that's Dowds who's just gone back up the inside.
Okay.
Yes, Del Dowds leads the way now ahead of Dave Twyford, and Lindemann's there. Right in there.
Frustrating.
Yeah, around they go then in towards the bomb hole, but it's the 22, the number 1, and the 333 in that order.
Oh, look at it. Nose to tail stuff at Corums. Here we go. It's Twyford does not like being in second place. I don't think either of them wants to follow the other and play some sort of a plan. I think they both want to try and break each other, basically. Obviously, Lindemann is trying to stay on. We'll have a look at the lap times that they've come across the line and gone through Richie's. Here they come then up the front straight, slipstreaming game coming into it. Lindemann just a little bit further behind, but Dowds, that's a pretty healthy lead. Over the line last time it was .051. This time they come across the line, it's .152, so it's gone out by a tenth. But that was Twyford up the inside of Dowd. We have a look at the lap times. The fastest man on the track that time was Del Dowds. So all of a sudden Lindemann is similar times as well. So all of them were 2:04s and a half, and it is Twyford. Unfortunately, there's only one part of the lap you really need to lead, and it ain't going into the first corner last time. It's coming across the line, which they're going to be doing very shortly. Next time round, it will be the last lap flag. Here come the three of them up towards Agostini. Again, Twyford's got that handy lead. It's probably about 8 bike lengths into Agostini's. Dowds, though, has only got about 5 bike lengths over Lindemann. If Lindemann can get the drive on him, they might be seeing a change for second, and that would upset his apple cart. Here we go then, up towards Hamilton's. Again, advantage Twyford, but we know how quick Dowds is through this section. Go on, mate.
What David Lindemann needs to do here is just stay right behind Del Dowds there, get the corner speed, and more importantly, get the drive onto the Bentley straight there, because Del Dowds will have a slipstream. Dave Lindemann will have a 2-bike slipstream, but he just seems to lose a little bit on the corner exit there. But Del Dowds gained up a load of time.
Yes, he did. Good strong speed up to Williams there. And again, we know Dowds comes out of that corner well, and we know his bike's geared nicely for the straight. It looks like Twyford's got an advantage, but here we go at the end of the straight. I don't know if it's brakes or if it's just top end there, but it is Dowds down the inside. He does it every time, and if he gets the advantage there, he knows he can lead to the line. Twyford must be getting very frustrated. Just a little bit of a tweak here. Could be a 1-2 difference, something like that. We're going to have to wait for them to come back into our sight around out of the bomb hole up towards Corums. Absolutely nothing between them. Again, that's got to be maybe 0.2 of a second covering the top 3, 2 or 3 bike lengths between them. We go round Corums. Lindemann is closing very rapidly on Twyford. Oh, this could upset Twyford's apple cart now. Lindemann not close enough to have a go. Dowds is well out of the corner, though. He's definitely got the advantage coming onto the front straight here. Twyford trying to pick up the toe. Lindemann trying to pick up a double toe. Last lap indeed. Thanks, mate. As we come across the line, Dowds goes a little bit tighter into Richie's. It's going to be Twyford round the outside.
Go the wrong way round.
Can't do it there at all, mate. Unfortunately, it's going to be blocked past there by Dowds on the outside. Twyford trying to go with him. Can't outbreak him. So is it going to be Dowds leading all the way? Does Twyford think he can get him on the back straight? Only time will tell us. They make their way up towards Palmer's here. Lindemann trying desperately to hang on to these two. He just can't find that last little bit of speed to mount a challenge at all. They come through Palmer's, the tricky left-hander. We're coming up to Agostini's, and it is going to be Dowds who's going to lead into Agostini's once again. Twyford closes on the brakes. I don't think he's going to have a go there. Young Ethan got his hands together. He's giving a bit of a silent prayer for his dad. Can his dad hang on? I think Lindemann could be out of this. He's about 10 bike lengths behind us. We come towards Hamilton's. The first and second is far from settled. Now Lindemann, Twyford knows that he can run Dowds close. Who was who got who on the way out of the corner last time? Was it?
It was Twyford who was in front, and then Del Dowds who got
dragged into the line. Yeah, okay. Did wonder, because I just wonder if it's going to be the other way round this time. Certainly, that's got to be the plan in Twyford's mind. They go onto the straight though. This time it's Twyford though. Twyford is working the top end. He's got the advantage at the top end. I think Dowds looks a little bit stronger on the brakes there.
There's a backmarker who's coming into play. They're going to Nelson's now, but Del Dowds. No, he's not gone around the outside there and held on to the lead as he Yes, he has. Del Dowds, he's defended that race lead from Dave Twyford there. There is a slower rider just going into the bomb hole now. That is where our race leaders are there. This could be advantageous for Dave Lindemann. Let's not forget, he is still only around about... he's getting a little bit caught up.
Twyford is running out of track rapidly.
This is a two-way battle now for the lead.
Yep.
Dave Lindemann's out of it, and it's going to be very, very close to going in towards Murray's now.
Twyford's rolled out of it. I think he's going to try and get the drive on the front straight on Dowds. Is it going to be Dowds making it 4 wins over 3 wins for the weekend? I think it is. He's got the clear straight in front of him, and it's going to be a relatively comfortable win indeed. So Del Dowds beats Dave Twyford. This time they come across the line 4/10 of a second. That's as big a gap as we've seen. Dowds did what he needed to do, pulled out the fastest sector time in sector 2 there. Sector 1 time went Twyford's way, so there's a better lap out there somewhere. We saw a 2:04.0, so we didn't quite crack the magic 2:03 bracket. Lindemann finishes 1.2 seconds back, but again, he's also into the 2:04s. Next up, 2:07. That's how much quicker these guys are than the rest of the field for Mitch Ducran, Kev Lilly, Steve Costin, Toby Finnis. Ollie Arbin finishes in 8th, so that's a little bit of a morale booster for the youngster there. Then it's Toby Bettis, Sebastian Barron, another